In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to use some logical functions in Excel. For this example, I'll show you how to use the if function and the sum if function. Let's start with the if function. Here, I have the information of a company with their monthly revenue. The company has a target of $500,000 every month. In this example, we are going to use the if function to see if the target is met at each of the months. How do we do that? Here in column C, I've created a column called targets. So we are going to see if each of the months, if the target is met in each of the months. So under target, column C2, cell C2 rather, I will type equals to, then if, open bracket. Now this is how if statement works. If logical test, comma, value if true, comma, value if false, then close bracket. So here the logical statement will be if B2, which is the revenue for January, is greater than K2, which is where we have the target value. Now our K2, let me put dollar here, $K, $2 to lock it, then comma. Now what will be the value if true? Let's call it its target, that is our target is met, and then comma the value if false, not its target. Let's call it that. Then put, and then close bracket. Then I press enter. So for January, the target is met, so we have its target. Now for me to do for every other month, I don't need to type the formula again. All I will just need to do is to come to this tiny box here and then double click on it, so it will give me the result of the other months. So for February, our target is not met, and then for September we have our target met, and then for the rest of the month the target is not met. So this is how the if statement works in Excel. Also, I will show you how to use the sum if function. Here I also have my data here. Now the sum if function helps us to sum categories with a condition. For example, if I want to find this total sum of revenue for the product type canvas, the sum if function will help me to look for the revenue that has canvas and sum everything together. Let's see how it works. I want to sum the total revenue for canvas, for sneakers, and for sunglasses. So I will use the sum if function to achieve that purpose. To do that, let's come to cell K3. Then I type equals to sum if. Here is how the sum if function works. Sum if, then the range, criteria, which is the condition, and then the sum range. So in this example, the range will be C2 to C101, which is where we have the product type canvas. So I'll highlight this orange. So you've seen it here, C2 to C101, comma the criteria, which is canvas, apostrophe canvas, then comma the sum range, which is G2 to G101, where we have our revenue. So I can just highlight that range. So everything seems okay now. Close the bracket and press enter. So here we have the total revenue for canvas.